Okay, good afternoon, students. I'm just happy to share with you this class for the sixth semester. This is the competitiveness model number 6. The name of this model is Informatics and Economy. In this course, we're going to learn a lot of very important topics. We're going to learn about entrepreneurship, how to build your own company. Also, we're going to learn about the impact of all the companies that we have here in Guatemala nowadays and around the world. We're going to learn about utilities, some type of accounting. Also, we're going to learn about all the Excel system. We're going to learn that part also, about the graphics, tables, equations in electronic sheets from Excel. We're going to learn that this semester. Also, we're going to learn how to start your own business. We're going to build the ideas that you really have. We're going to turn these ideas into a real company. That's the main objective of this class. Let me present me. My name is Shirley Munguia. I have a degree in business administration from the University of South Carolina in the United States. Also, I have a degree in education with English specialization from the Universidad Rural. So, welcome so much to this class. I have several things to tell you. At the end of this class, send all the information of the class, presentation, links, video, material of support of this class in a Telegram group. So if you check the chat, please check the chat and click into this link to share the Telegram group for the class. This is something really, really important that you have to do. So if you check the chat, I already put the link of the Telegram group. So please share this group. Like I said before, in this group, I am sharing all the material of the class, the presentations, homework, tutorial videos, etc. So all the information of the course will be in this Telegram group. So please check the chat, like I said before, enjoy this group. So in here, you will have all the information. If you have any type of question, you're also welcome to write me in English or Spanish in the email of the class or in the Telegram group. I will be happy to answer all your questions. Remember that this course is explaining, everything is in English, but in the Telegram group or in the email, you can write me in Spanish if you want to. So let's start with the class that we have for today. Like I said before, the course is Competitiveness Model 6, Informatics and Economy. This is the main topic for this semester. So we're going to focus on this in Informatics and Economy. This is the code of the class, FG682. This is the class for the week number 1. And the topic that we have today is Introduction to Entrepreneurship. And as I said before, my name is Shirley Munguia. So welcome to the semester number 6 and welcome to the Competitive Module 6, Informatics and Economy. Okay, we want to start seeing the goals that we have for this class, the objectives of the class that we're going to focus this semester. Number 1, you as a student will know what is entrepreneurship. That's what we're going to learn today. So pay attention to this class. Number 2, we will learn the business capital goods. What is capital about? Also, we're going to learn and understand what are the production factors and savings, types of bank accounts and loans. Let me tell you that I have more than 30 years of experience in microfinance, in banking also, and teaching for different types of courses in a university level. So welcome to this. All the information, materials, videos, presentation, as I said before, we want to share that in this Telegram group. So please check the chat that we have right now. So you can find in there the link. Let me share with you one more time. Here we have a link. So please get into the link and share this group. In this group, as I say at the beginning of the class, we're going to share information, extra material for our class, videos, presentation. So please feel free to join this Telegram group. And also, through this Telegram group, you can ask me questions. So that way we can have more interaction in this class. Okay, so we're going to start it. Okay. Every week, we're going to have some type of quotes, some type of thinking of different important people like we have it today. And we have 3 quotes for this week. Just let me read these quotes. Number 1, and this one is related to the topic that we have for today, that is entrepreneurship. Check this one. Entrepreneurship isn't just a label, it's a lifestyle. This was said by Richard Branson. We have the second quote that was wrote by Albert Einstein. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking. We use them when we create them. And that's what an entrepreneur does. Use your own thinking and create new things, create new companies, resolve more needs of the people. And the third quote that we have is that it says, entrepreneurs can create anything, become the lead in possibility. So the sky is the limit, and we have all these quotes for this class. Okay, so we have our first definition. So I want that you analyze those definitions that I have for you. And if you have any question, you can ask me in the Telegram group. Okay, the definition or entrepreneurship, what is that? Is the process of creating something new with value by devoting the necessary time and effort, assuming financial and social risks, and receiving the resulting rewards. So this is the first definition. We have 3 definitions in here. Remember that the main thing about entrepreneurship is risk. We have risk for everything. And when you're just starting a new business, you also have this type of risk. But you need to take those risks to get into a success company. The second concept that we have from entrepreneurship is it is also defined as the dynamic process of creating incremental wealth. So this is our second concept, dynamic process. When we create, this is turned in a dynamic process, and this is important. And the third definition, what is entrepreneurship? Is the ability to create and build a vision from practically nothing. You see how interesting that one, the last one, I like it, because it is an ability to create. We have this ability, and through entrepreneurship, we're going to have, and we wanted to build this ability. Okay, I think that there's a lot of people join the class. So please check the chat. I wrote a link that's going to take you to the Telegram group of this class. So please join this group. Okay, we have the first definition of entrepreneurship. Now we have another concept about entrepreneurship. Well, in all the definitions of entrepreneurships, we are taking about a kind of behavior. And what this includes? This includes 3 different characteristics. And these are, number 1, initiative taking. If you don't have this type of initiative, you can be an entrepreneur, because always you have this initiative to be better, to resolve the needs of the people, to build companies. That's what it is. The second characteristic said organizing and reorganizing of social and economic mechanisms to run resources. So you see how important entrepreneurship is, because we can organize and also we can reorganize the social and economic mechanism to run resources. And why? For what these resources? Because through these resources, we're gonna resolve any type of problem, and we're gonna fill some needs of the people and customers. And the last one, the acceptance of risk of failure. This is something that unfortunately we need to know, because probably in the first attempt we can failure. We can probably we don't have the success that we want. But this is something that we need to do, and we have to persevere in our ideas and all that we want for this new company. Okay. Okay, I have a question here for all of you. Who is an entrepreneur? Who is it? Well, he or she is one who undertakes to organize, manage, and assume risk of a business. This is an entrepreneur who attempt and assume risk to build a company. What another thing is an entrepreneur is an innovator, is a developer. That's what entrepreneurs does. They create new things. They create solutions for people. Also, the entrepreneur recognizes and seizes opportunities, convert those opportunities in workable, marketable ideas. So we have here a lot of ideas. We are creating those ideas, and we are turning in an entrepreneur. Okay, and also those entrepreneurs are the ones who assume the risk of the competitive market. So we have a lot of competition in market, and we are placing all these ideas. Well, I'm checking that a lot of you are getting in our Telegram group. Thank you so much. Remember that at the end of the class, I'm going to share all the information of the class. So in the chat, because there's a lot of students didn't get into the conference, please go to the chat and click in that link to join the Telegram group of the class. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna make bigger the presentation. Thank you, Carlos, for this recommendation. Okay, let me check this part in here. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Let me present you. Okay, here we go. We have a better scene right now, okay? Who is an entrepreneur? Like I said before, you are an entrepreneur because you are believing that you can realize, you can take risk for business. Also, you are taking some of innovation. Nowadays, we have a lot of business electronic. Everything is selling, and a lot of companies are selling and making a lot of money with all the web services, social media, etc. So we're going to learn that today. Okay. And here we're going to learn also about the importance of entrepreneurship. Why is important? First, because it's going to help us to fulfill, first of all, our personal needs. In our personal needs, I'm saying that we're going to have the money to survive, the money to buy a house, the money to buy a car, the money to buy a motorcycle, and the money to get into business and make business, personal business or business online. This is new venture has economical contribution because we are probably giving jobs to some people in our community. That is something that is really important for any type of entrepreneurship. Also, we're going to increase national income by creating new jobs. This is something really important because it's something that we are doing for our community and for our society. The fourth, act as a positive force in economic growth because we are helping our city, we are helping our country, we are helping the world to get a positive force, and the economic is growing for the entrepreneurship that we have. And the last, but not less important that we have here is imagine that entrepreneurship is like a bridge. This bridge is the gap between innovating and in through the marketplace. So I wanted to check here that entrepreneurship is really, really important for the society, for our communities, because we are giving this economical contribution. We are increasing new jobs for our community. And also, we are acting as a positive form because we are making that the economic in our country is growing. Okay? And here we have some functions that the entrepreneur has. Number one, that is innovation. And innovation is because all of us are innovating something, materials. We are creating products. We are using new resources and creating a lot of innovation, probably building new merchandise to fulfill needs of a lot of people. Another function is that we are very risk and uncertainty. Also, we are organizing building. We are getting a perception of market opportunities. The people you are selling, the people is purchasing their products. We are doing marketing. We are doing managing. So all of this is a function of entrepreneur. Okay. And here we have some characteristics. So you can think if you have these characteristics, which one you have and which one you need to have. Number one, clear vision and objective. You need to have this first. If you know what you want, it will be easy to know what you want to do, what company you want, what service you want to offer, etc. Number two, drive to achieve. You need to know what is the correct way so you can take this path to build your company. Commitment. This is something also really important. The initiative taken, the persistent problem solving, self-confidence, and risk-taking ability. So with all these characteristics is what it makes an entrepreneur. And I'm really sure that each of you have these characteristics. So pay attention to this one. Because you need to know. It is really, really important. Thank you so much for sharing this link so you can translate at the same time. Thank you so much to all the students that are sharing these great ideas. You can check with this Lens Translate and get the information. Okay, now we're going to talk about capital. We need the money to start a business. And what is that? Capital is any type of resource capable of producing other resources. So I wanted to understand this concept about capital. We want to learn about the meaning, and we have in here some examples also. The capital means the assets and cash in a business. Capital may either be cash, could be machinery, could be receivable accounts, property, houses. Capital may also reflect the capital gain in a business or the assets of the owner in a company. And here we have examples, like I said before, machines, cars, building, equipment, land, companies, and also money. So in accounting, capital means anything brought by the owner into the business in cash or in kind. So this one is really, really important. And we're going to see some ways that we can get this money to start our business. But I want that you understand that capital is not only money. is any resource that we have. For example, if you are doing a type of transporting business, well, you need a car. The car is your capital. Or if you're renting a property, well, this property, this house, this land is your capital. Capital, it may also refer not only to money, refer to everything that we can use for our business. That's why we have these examples here. We have machines, cars, houses, building, equipment, land, companies, etc. That's why capital is so important. And remember that capital is not only money. It's all this type of resources that we have to get our own company. Let's see. Let me check. I think that there's a problem with this. Just let me know if you can see the positives. Let me check this part. That we are getting some problems with the internet. Check this thing. Just give me one moment. Okay, here we go. We have in this presentation about capital. Just let me know in the group if you can see this one that say what's capital. Please, if you can tell me. I think that we have some type of problems with the internet. Okay. Thank you so much. We got the one that we have right now about capital. Well, as I said before, capital is any type of resource that we have. So if you have machinery, this is capital. If you have a car, this is capital. If you have a building, if you have land, if you have a house, this is certain type of capital. So I want that you understand that capital is not only money. There's a lot of resources that we have. Okay, well, thank you so much. I go back. Let me check that one. From this one. Okay, you're asking me to go back from the diapositive number 6. Okay, thank you so much. So here we have the diapositive of who is an entrepreneur. So here we have the number 7, importance of entrepreneurship. So you can take a picture if you want to. Remember that this is really important because we need to have all the information. And don't worry about that because at the end of the class, I'm going to share all the information in the Telegram group. Okay? We have the function of entrepreneur. This is the second one. Okay, here we go. Let me get the number 9. And we have here the one that we have right now. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So remember that capital is any resource that we have, as I said before. In accounting, probably have a different meaning, but capital means anything brought by the owner into the business in cash or in CAD. Okay, in here we have everything about loans. If you don't have the money to start a business, you can do it with loans. And how we gonna learn what we're gonna do with loans? Well, a loan is when you receive money from a friend, from a bank, from a financial institution in exchange for future repayment. But we're going to have some interest from this loan. The loans are really, really important for any type of company because through the loan, we can get the money that we need to invest in a company. There are many types of loans. Some of the most popular ones are car loans, student loans, home loans, just to build houses like mortgages, business loans, and credit cards. Credit cards are also a certain type of loans. So when you don't have enough money, you're going to buy and you're going to make a transfer with a bank. You're going to do business to business because you're doing business from your business to another company. This is called business to business because we are doing business with banks, with any type of financial institution, or probably with a person. Okay. And also, you can get the capital from savings. And what is that? Savings is a process of setting aside a portion of current income for future use of the flow of the resources that you are going to accumulate in this way over a given period of time. Savings may take the form of increase in bank deposits, purchases of securities, or increasing cash holding. So it's really, really important that we save some money. If you save money, you're always going to have money for any thing that you want to buy from your company. So here we have two different ways to start the business. With the capital that you have, you really learn that you can have a car, a machine, a building, a house. Or if you go into a financial institution like a bank to make a loan, or if you have a saving that you are getting in a bank account. And in here we have different type of bank accounts. The checking account, I know that you really know about that. Think of a checking account is your everyday account, because in here is a revolving money that you are getting every day, ins and outs of all the merchandise that you're selling. This is a place to keep the money you use to pay your bills or cover everyday expenses. The savings accounts is the one that when you save money, probably you don't use it like often. And we have this money market account. This is our accounts for companies. So this is something that's really important. And the certificate of deposit. I know I have some comments here in the Telegram group. Unfortunately, this class is only in English. From this semester, 6, 7, and 8 semester, all the classes are in English in the competitive class. So please, you can use different tools to translate these classes. I'm really, really sorry for that because I cannot speak Spanish right now with you in the class. But you can use some of the, let me see here. You can use some of the platforms and applications that we have to translate. So you can do that. Here we go. Let me go back to the presentation. So please, you can ask me any type of questions in the Telegram group. Every week, I'm gonna send you the questions for this week. Please answer these questions because these questions are part of our exams, are part of our test. I'm gonna give you every week 5 questions. You need to answer these questions. Thank you so much to the students that are sharing these pictures with the translation in Spanish. In here we have the 5 questions for this week. This is the homework, and every week I'm going to give you 5 questions. So for our first partial test, we're going to have 25 questions that are, some of these are probably going to have in the test. Well, I'm so sorry if not all of you can understand English, but these are the rules of the university. So the competitiveness models from the 6th semester, 6, 7, and 8 semester, all are teaching in English. I don't know if you know that. But if I can help you in any way, or probably some of you have this application to translate and help the other student, please, if you can help us with that, it will be so happy for that if you can help others. Please remember, there's a lot of students that are not in the chat yet. So if you check the chat that we have in here the link for the Telegram group. So please join this group, because in here we're going to have some videos, information, and the presentations of the class. Okay? So let me share my screen one more time. We're going to check some videos about what is an entrepreneurship. Let me share my screen. And please pay attention to this video. Okay, if you have a good idea, but you have no money to invest, remember that we talk about capital, we talk about loans, we got a lot of savings. What is an entrepreneurship? This is a person that identifies a needs, and this resolves these needs for the people. This person never gives up. It's a person with no fear of failure. Yes, I'm going to share everything that you have. Remember that if an entrepreneur is you. He's not the one who make it happen. You make it happen. Entrepreneurs are visionaries because they want to make money with the needs of the people. They are driving by the ideas and won't let others stop them until they achieve what they think is possible. Okay, and here we have this question. Do you have what it takes? Remember that we learned about some characteristics that an entrepreneur needs to have. The first thing is that we have a lot of risk when we just start a new business. And every business just starts with an idea. Okay, this is the first thing. So I invite you to just think in an idea. What type of idea you have to build a new business? So, do you want what it takes? Also, I'm going to share these links, so don't worry about that part. I give all the information of the class. If I can help you in any way, because I know that it's hard to receive a class in English if you don't have the level of this language, but I'm here to help you, and I will be happy to do that. Okay, we're going to check this another video, so please pay attention to this. This is just an animation video that explains us what is an entrepreneurship. And please pay attention to that one. About the risk of the talk, but you have to challenge yourself. Solve problems. That's what you have. That's what you do when you're an entrepreneur. You have to unlock your potential. I know that you have a lot of ideas that you can take and unleash entrepreneurial spirit. And that's the way that you want to lead some people with the new product that you are creating, with all that you are doing. So follow your own road. You need to follow your dreams. So take the leap. You need to be your own inspiration. You're just starting in here. Like if you see here, an entrepreneur doesn't have limits. You are the one who builds your future. And this course is going to help you to turn in an entrepreneur. So this is something really important, and we're going to see the last video that I have before we finish the class. Okay. Check this story and pay attention to that one. Okay, you want to take it slower? Thank you. Okay, you know about the qualification. Remember we talked about the characteristics, the risk that an entrepreneur takes, the challenge that you take, the risk to make a decision, that you need to make good decisions. You also are positive thinkers and very optimistic because you have confidence in yourself. To have a lot of hard working is not easy. Okay, and you always innovate. You remember that this is a characteristic that we taught, because you are creating new ideas, you are creating new products for the people. You are a leader. And that's what we want to turn in this semester, in leader. We want to work a lot in leadership. You're a visionary person. That's how you turn in an entrepreneur. And here we have, pay attention to these qualifications: humble, helpful, creative. And this is just the basic to entrepreneurship. Okay? Okay, we want to make some pauses to explain the video. Okay, what is an entrepreneurship? And we want to learn step by step. We're going to check this concept first. Okay, we have in here the first concept. Entrepreneurship, this is another concept. This will be the fourth concept that we are learning today. This one refers to the individual's ability to start a new business, to introduce new products, and to improve management techniques. So this is what an interpreter do. You need to build this ability, and you're going to learn step by step in this semester. Okay, so let me run this one more time. You remember that we talked about some of the qualities that an entrepreneur have. You need to have some of these. I know that all of you, okay, and those are the qualifications. Remember that an entrepreneur takes a lot of risks because you're not sure if you're getting a successful company or probably you're going to fail. But remember, from all the errors that we make, we learn. Okay? And entrepreneurs enjoy challenge, so you're going to get useful, and you're always going to get challenges and taking those risks, but also careful in making all decisions, because the decision that you take will be impact in the future of all that you do. This is a really important characteristic, the self-confident. You need to trust in yourself. Entrepreneurs are positive thinkers and very optimistic because they have self-confidence that they will succeed in the interview. So you need to trust in yourself. You need to trust in the decisions that you take and the ideas that you have. Okay, hardworking. You're going to have a lot of work. Remember that is something that Thomas Alva Edison says, that success is 99% perception and 1% inspiration. So perspiration, 99%, but inspiration, you only have this 1% of inspiration. You can do whatever you want. All successful businessmen or businesswomen would also claim that hard work is the key to success. So this is really, really important. Okay, we almost finished with the time. So please, I want that you share all your ideas, recommendations. I know that some of you can speak English well. There will be the hard part. But in the Telegram group, I'm going to send the presentation of every week, also the videos that we have. In this conference, we have also 700 students. In the Telegram group, we have only 250. So please share this link of the Telegram group. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the group or by the mail of the class. You can write in English, you can write in Spanish. It's okay for me. I'm here to help you. And I want that you learn all these great topics that we have for this semester. Remember that every week we're going to have 5 questions. You need to answer these questions. Please share this information with your classmates. If we have somebody that can translate the videos, we can do it also. There's a lot of applications in where you can translate the videos. I'm going to send all the information in the Telegram group. So I don't want to scare anybody. It's really an easy class. So don't worry because we are speaking English or we are taking this class in another language that is not Spanish. Don't worry about this part. I'm going to help you. I'm going to share right now. Every Saturday, I share in the group all the classes, the links of the videos, information, and you also can make questions. So you're not alone. So please free to write, like I said before, in English or Spanish. This is our first class. And this is going to be also available in the platform of the university. If you want a copy of this class, you can write me in the email. I will be happy to send you the link so you can have the class for yourself. Thank you so much for your attention. It was a pleasure for me to share this class with you. And please don't forget to answer the questions. These questions are part of the test. So study those questions from now. We have 5 weeks for our first exam. So please free to write me in English or Spanish, as I said before. And don't forget to get in the Telegram group. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope that you get a great Saturday. In this group, we're going to have students from Saturday, from Sunday, and Friday. So I'm going to share this with more students also that have the same class as you. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope that you have a great week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.